Hi people, welcome to Kat's Intuition. I am Krystal Kat and today we will be looking at the Zombie Tarot. This is a new little goodie that I have now in my practice and I thought that we could take a look at it together. In the event of a zombie attack, get to a secure location, open this box, and consult the Zombie Tarot. This fully functional 78 card deck offers valuable advice on life, love, family, friendship, automatic firearms, premature burials, cannibalistic children, and more. The enclosed instruction book shows how to interpret all 78 cards and provides helpful tips on giving a reading. I thought that was funny how they how they worded that. So if you're in an apocalypse, go sit down and read tarot cards. All right, so, okay, I'm going to show you opening it sideways because it looks like a thing of bullets. Isn't that cool? So the top, that's the top, and this is like that all the way around. Zombie Tarot Prediction Protection. For use in surviving the undead uprising. Yep, that's what it says all the way around. Okay, so let's get into it. So we have a little guidebook, and this is very different from other guidebooks in that it is, oh my gosh, what is that called? When it's landscape, right? Isn't this landscape when it's, anyways, so we have this nice yellowy paper. Table of contents, the Zombie Tarot, your weapon of choice, conducting a reading. I guess these are spreads because it says the beginner, the broken heart, the gravestone, the eyeball, the severed head. Yes, I'm thinking those are definitely spreads. Then you have the major and minor arcana. Zombie Tarot, weapon of choice. So it says, remember when it all began with that spill of toxic sludge on Route I-95 and all those poor motorists complaining of headaches and blurry vision? And then there was that crazy homeless person, the one biting all those senior citizens on the subway, followed by a series of violent encounters at the local hospital. Police and firefighters arrived to lend a hand. Most ended up sacrificing a limb or worse. So that's going to be a lot of fun to read through. I have not read through all this. I have not gone through it all. Understanding the suits and numbers. So suiting up, it goes over the cups, wands, swords. Okay, so they have cups, wands, swords, and hazards instead of pentacles. And it goes into breaking down the numbers, which is really cool whenever little books do that. Conducting a reading. Then it goes into the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spreads. Then we're going to get into the major arcana. And here is a glimpse of what you can look at. A glimpse of the information that you can receive. So I'm interested to see if you get all of this. It gives you the title, keywords, and a little write-up of what's going on in the card here. It gives you a little, it's not a full color because it doesn't have like the background. It's full color, but fully illustrated, in that it doesn't have the background, just like the main character standing out. So that's the majors, and let's see what you get for the minors. What is this little division page here? I saw something. Cups, where it will be represented by a little skull. Wands by crossing bones. Swords by 2 machetes. And hazards by the symbol here. Like the toxic hazardous symbol instead of pentacles. So it looks like we're going to get the same bit of information in the minors as well. So that's cool. Let's see if we get anything in the back. What time period is okay? I am bad with my time frames, time periods. Is this the 60s type? It looks like a little coupon book on self-defense lessons. Smell of death, all-purpose odor control. Suffers from walking death. Okay, so that's really This is really cute. Get your very own trained zombie only at Dead Mart. Money back guarantee, layaway plans available. Okay, see this deck, it seems like it's really comical. Prediction and protection. Okay. All right, so let's get into the cards. Here's the inside. Nice and soft to keep them, and this comes out, so if you wanted to use the box for something else, or whatever. So I'm thinking I just want to do like a silent flip through instead of like fully talking about them, but that's so hard for me to do because apparently I really like to go over everything. Here are the backs. This is Zombie Tarot, and we have like this old-fashioned like fortune teller type look right here, and on the four corners we have each of the represented suits. Very simple. I like it. Okay, so let's get into it. I am excited. Okay. As you see, they're not white. They don't give you, it's not like a stark white card. It has like this yellowish aged look to it, which is good for this type of deck. You get the title here. The number will be on the side. And over here we have that we are in the major arcana. See here? And here we see our main character. It looks like I expect him to say, "Honey, I'm home." And it's almost like she's waving. Like he's coming to see his dead wife because he has flowers here. I love that we have a buzzard back here. I love the buzzards. And we have gravel on this side over here, but all grass here. And look at the vast amount of graves. So just to give us an idea of what you will get in the book, let's take a look. I'll only read this one, so don't worry. I won't do it for all of them. It says, The Fool. New journey, first steps, hasty choices. Our hero begins his journey with a spring in his step and a healthy set of blinders, unaware of zombie claws reaching for his feet. You're bound to make plenty of mistakes in your new adventures, but your enthusiasm might be enough to carry you through a bumpy beginning. Try to pay attention to your surroundings. All those storm clouds. Are those storm clouds on the horizon? See the storm clouds moving in. And here we have what really looks like a mad scientist for the magician. It kind of seems like he's maybe been alone and locked in a bunker for too long, right? He's got his saw and he's been doing all of these experiments, as you can see here, taking samples, but we see this leg here. So what is he really up to? Is he trying to be like Frankenstein and create a monster? Wow, here with our high priestess, we have her in this meditative state on this ginormous skull with, oh look, instead of like towers on each side of her, we have these, looks like a plant behind her, still putting out all those toxins into the air. We have what looks like a sacred space created by all these candles, and there's bones in this main fire right here, so maybe they've been burning the zombie bodies. Oh, these, I know it's comical, and yes, I just hate to see children like this, because being a mom, it's that would be the most disturbing part of being in a zombie apocalypse and seeing children walking around in this state. But it looks like she's still spending time with her daughter out planting flowers, and she is chained up right here at the ankle. And the emperor also with his child, he's doing everything he can do in his power to protect him, it seems, so that he doesn't change, but we see that they are breaking through, but he's very well armed. Oh, the Hierophant. Okay, this is perfect. The Hierophant. This is how everyone's getting their news and their information and their connection to the outside world and everything that's going on around them. It says rescue station. Let me see what that says. Freeport, Fireball, Buster High School. So I guess all the different places, yeah, that you can go to get help. Oh, and look. Oh, I didn't even see that at first glance. Do you see those spooky eyes? Imagine looking up and seeing that. Ooh, I like how they did that though. That's perfect. Oh, look at the lovers. So he soon too shall be changed because it looks as though she ripped his heart out. What is this in his hand? Like a love potion? Like maybe, is it perfume? Oh my goodness. Is it perfume to kind of combat the stench of having a zombie lover? That one I do kind of want to see if they touch on it. Romance, sex, blinded by passion, decisions. Where do you start? The head or the heart? The lovers are duality in motion, and you must make up your mind before moving on to the next phase. If you decide to overlook that your new lover is one of the undead, don't be surprised when he or she rips your heart out. Maybe it's better to leave this relationship behind. It's starting to stink. So yeah, I think that is perfume that he has there. Very pretty scenery here with the roses. I like the romantic feel that they were able to accomplish here in such a morbid type card, right? With a zombie. I love the moon back here. Very peaceful, very pretty. The chariots. They are piled in here. You can see skid marks here on the floor. They are definitely burning out, trying to get away from all of this here. I love the dramatic feel of these cards. Do you see him up here? That is the vehicle I would want. Although it would be very noisy, so I don't know. You would be killing a lot, but also attracting a lot. I just love this deck so much. It's fun, it's humorous, and I am a fan of The Walking Dead. So this kind of, it makes me think of The Walking Dead, of course, here with Justice. Oh, wow. So Justice he is no more. And here we have the brain and the heart on our two scales. Very nice. Or on our scales. And here with the Hermit. Okay, so she is chill. She has not a worry in the world, even though numerous zombies are trying to get in here. No one's going to break her concentration from whatever she is reading and all of her lovely chocolates. She looks as happy as can be. I would not be able to sit there so calm. Here with our Wheel of Fortune. Oh, what other deck? Is it the Sweet Twilight? There's another deck that has them going around like this. Throwing knives. Yep. You may go down, but you'll also come back up. You just gotta ride that out. Strength. Oh, it looks like our box. Resolute, super speed, zombie protection. Gotta have the strength to do what you gotta do. The Hanged Man. Oof, not a good position. Look at all their dramatic faces. I can just hear them like in old-timey movies, the way they scream. I love the blood-chilling screams that they did in the old-time movies. He's just hanging there. Not somewhere you would want to be. Oh, look at this death. Oh, I like this death card. Okay, a lot going on. So we're split right down the middle here. And it's like a health pamphlet is what it makes me think of, or a poster in the doctor's office, because over here it's like this is what the blood cells look like, and over here this is what the blood cells will look like, and this is how the zombie virus attacks your blood cells, right? Isn't that what it looks like? Because it's being surrounded here, and nearly all cases result from bites. So this is what your live living self would eat. And over here, the disease is 100% fatal. And it says they can transmit the disease before they show symptoms of it. Number 1, If the symptoms have begun to appear, all treatment is useless to save life, but the patient should be in a hospital where he can be restrained during the stage of spasms and mania, and where his suffering can be lessened by means of narcotics. And then look here, your living environment, a nice pretty home, and then over here a graveyard. And then over here it says too, if a person is bitten, the bite should be immediately reported to the health department as soon as possible. Immediately as soon as possible. If the person cannot be confined and observed, the person bitten should be destroyed unless the circumstances of the bite were such as to remove all suspicion they have that they might be infected. Sorry, it was a little bit hard to read there. That is such an interesting card. I love the creativity. I love the thorough thought put into these cards. And here is Temperance. Two sides of everything. This is what living blood cells look like, and this is what it'll look like once you have turned. The Devil. Oh yeah, Vice. And we have a cigarette thing here. And look at this hand down here of this. It's like a hand with a cigarette in here, and then you have her peeking around the corner because you may be next. She's not fool. I love all these spider webs. Okay, so the Tower, we have our lightning bolts, and then it's giving us a glimpse of what's happening. These living people here were enjoying their evening, and then in busts down the door some zombies. Very nice. Here we have the Star, Zombie Slayer, Medal of Honor. Oh, I like that. Oh, okay. Look at the Moon card here. So the Moon card here feels more literal, dream-like. Maybe she can't sleep because she's having stresses of the darker side and what's going on. And we have the planets here. And this feels very collage-y, this one almost. Maybe she's wondering what her key to survival will be. And the Sun. Oh, look at that. Them trying to save people. Maybe the safe place is up here. Yeah, they look like living people. Maybe they've made it through all of this. There we go. Through all of these rooms and dead people, right? To get to the top. Judgment. Oh, Judgment. Look at this, making the decision if you should push the button and nuke the whole place. Even though there may still be living lives there. Goodness. And after that button is pushed, this is what will be. But they seem very happy, hunkered down in here, right? Underground. I guess they're going to, what, wait it out? Oof. Or try to, anyways. All right, so those were the minors here into, the majors here into the minors. So here we have one for the ace and or symbol for cups. So the Ace of Cups also looks like one of those health posters, right? Anguish, hate, like where the different part of the brain, what it does. Two of Cups. Oh, they're still trying to enjoy a meal together. Oh. Three of Cups. That could actually be a Two of Cups too, couldn't it? Four of Cups here. He needs to be very careful. He's in a very vulnerable place. Oh, the Five of Cups. They're sitting here crying. That's so sad. But, they have company coming. Oh, see, I don't like that kids were involved. Oh, she's still loving on her brother. I don't like to see the kids like that. Seven of Cups. Just because I when watching the like The Walking Dead or any zombie movie, really, I always think, oh my God, I don't think I would survive it. And then of course my worries aren't just for myself, my worries for my kids, and would I be able to properly protect them and still care for them and give them everything they need. Oh my God, that stresses me the most. Nine of Cups, she is ready for whatever comes her way. Maybe she's daydreaming about this, or they're showing us a glimpse of what is actually outside. I don't know. Oh, yeah, the beach, because here's 10 of Cups. A zombie in the water. That would be terrifying also, not seeing how many bodies were underneath the water. So if you got in the water thinking you were safe to get rid of the ones, to get away from the ones on land, and then you get pulled under. Ooh. Another child. The Page of Cups. Oh, look, though. He was just... I was trying to see if he looked like the one on there. He was building little sand castles. Now he has a brain in his bucket. The Knight of Cups. I like that they kept with the water, you know, with the beach for our water element of cups. Queen of Cups. Looks like that says Tantar. And our King of Cups. I like all the detail in this one with the underwater creatures. Okay, so now we have Ace of Wands with our crossbones. Typical with our hand holding our main suit. Two of Wands. Which person will he run after? I heard he has a bone in his mouth. Okay, and here is the 3. So I don't know where in the world did they get this ginormous bone. Okay. And they are busting in here, and she's freaking out on the phone, calling for help. Oof. So this is a party. I don't know why that was coming out. This is a party, okay, people, of zombies, a zombie party. Oh, and here they are fighting over his legs. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine the stress? Ugh. The undead are victorious. Military retreats and all recovery missions are abandoned. It's official. Residents flee for tiny chance of survival. No hope. You're on your own. Oh man, imagine reading this. Oof. So it's funny in the ways that they think of things like that, but it's also quite stressful to actually think of this. Oh yeah, fast moving. A zombie on skates. Ugh. Zombie has great balance. Some very happy zombies. Okay. Not just a kid, but a baby. Oh. And did he eat his mommy? I don't like it. I just don't. So that means that he's going to be there just until eternity, right? Just stuck there. Knight of Wands. Cowboy on his horse. And I guess that's how he turned, right? Trying to get away from zombies, and they ate his lower half. But how did the horse survive? The Queen of Wands. Oof, a nurse. She's holding her own hand, which has a bone, which is holding a bone. The King of Wands. Ace of Swords. What does that say? For the zombie hunter. Two of Swords. I'm going to take that blindfold off. Just pick a weapon already. Three of Swords. Oof, yeah. That's a good one. Four of Swords. Oh, trying to rest. How awful. 5. Fighting over the gun instead of working together. In the meantime, they're probably going to get eaten. They seem Like they're trying to enjoy a nice little boat ride. Meanwhile, they're being pulled under. Oh, wow. 7 of Swords. Wow, look at that. He was running up behind her thinking he could trust her, and then she kicks him down the stairs. Keep the zombies busy so she has time to get away. 8 of Swords. Oh. It looks as though he was bitten here. Going to have to amputate. 10 of Swords. Yeah, he's pretty much done for. Not pretty much. He is. And the Page. Ugh, looks like a kid coming around the corner to see maybe their parent or something. A little kid drawing in the back. Oh, I don't like those. Those are sad. Okay. Knight of Swords. Plowing through those zombies. Queen of Swords. Look, I think that's funny. It's a foot in like a bear trap. She's trying to lure them in. Or at least trap them if they do get in. The King of Swords. He's very well armed. And he has mounted his zombie kills amongst his other kills. Ace of Hazards or Pentacles. So we're shown material things. Oof, 2 of Pentacles. Like another mad scientist moment, right? 3. That is my 16-year-old cat running around in the background. She's got a little case of the zoomies right now. Looks like he is also bunkered down, not wanting to hear the people screaming to get in, asking for help, perhaps. He doesn't want to share his food. Can't really blame him, right? Oh, she's going through the trash trying to find food. It's like they're trying to get him to do the work. See? Leading him to cut the grass with fresh meat. 7. Doing more experiments. Do not open. No problem. See? Do not open. Alright, 9. They're holding on to them. You see they have them on leashes, on ropes and chains and things. Dead Mart. Trained zombies. Oh, God. They're trying to train them. See here, they're like cleaning and serving while their kid plays. Ugh. Our Page. He's chained to the mailbox. She's really hyper. That's her. That's her old lady Meow. She used to have such a pretty little meow. She's chained to the... Or she used to be chained. I don't know. I don't see any chain. Oh, on her neck. It goes behind there. Alright. Okay, so that was the Zombie Tarot. I think this is just a fun deck to have, especially during, like, say, Halloween, or, you know, when you want to just pull in that mood, or, yeah, or if you just really like zombies. So it shuffles very nicely. It is not a thick deck at all, but they're also not too flimsy, which is good, because I like a nice thick deck. Let's take a look real quick at the sizes, or the sizing, whatever. At the size. I can't talk right now. I'm really sleepy and okay. So, yep, they're just like a tiny bit taller and like a tiny bit Oh, I thought they were wider. Nope. So pretty much the same size as the standard tarot. This is the Halloween tarot. They shuffle nicely. I don't riffle or bridge shuffle my cards, but if you do, I'm thinking you won't have any issue with them because, like I said, they're not an extremely thick deck. So let's just lay some out so you can see what it would look like, maybe in a spread. Very muted colors, made to look very vintagey, I would say. It feels very vintage. It sticks to a color palette, lots of reds, blues, grays would be the primary colors. Green also is one. So yeah, there is the Zombie Tarot. Let me know what you think about this deck and what are your feelings on seeing the kids. That is the one part of this deck that I did not care for. It just gives me ew type feelings. All right, well, thank you for being here with me for this video. Nothing but love. Bye.